World War II, or WW2, was the deadliest war in the history of the world, according to Wunderlist, Guinness World Records, E-List, and the Book of Horrible Things, with an estimated total of over 50 million deaths, according to History.com. World War II began in 1939 when Adolf Hitler invaded Poland because he wanted world domination, and ended when Nazi Germany and Japan surrendered in 1945, also according to History.com. The highest estimated death tolls were in the Soviet Union and Germany, according to National World War II Museum. The United States of America, or U.S., joined World War II after Japan bombed Pearl Harbor in 1941. Peter Hirschman, like other Americans and American immigrants during this time period, moved to the U.S. from Germany. He left due to the fact that he is Jewish and wanted to escape the Holocaust. Although he is alike Americans during this time period, he is unlike them in even more important ways. Before Hirschman moved to North New Jersey, he was born in Nuremberg, Germany, and Hirschman was born in a beautiful place called Nuremberg, Germany, in 1924. He was the youngest of two children, and his parents' names were Clara and Julia Hirschman. Hirschman's first job was being a messenger at Port North, Germany. He went to school in Nuremberg until he and his family left the country, because the people of Germany elected Hitler to power. Hitler and the Nazi government began enforcing laws that persecuted the Jews, so that they couldn't own land or were sent to the POW, or prisoner of war or POW camps. In other nations, people were resisting, but in some they were joining forces with the Nazis. The Hirschmans fled to northern New Jersey. There he went to Ivy Hill Junior High and later to West Side High School. Hirschman went to college at Rutgers University, but did not get very far because in 1942 he was called into the Army for service. At 18 years old, Hirschman was drafted into the U.S. Army, and his first day in the line of battle was when he was 19 years old during the Normandy invasion. He received his training at Camp Pickett in Virginia. Initially, they trained him as an engineer at Camp Croft in South Carolina. However, as the war heated up, the U.S. Army sent him to Camp Pickett, trained him as an infantryman, and sent him to the battlefield. During one of the times Hirschman was at battle, one of his good friends, Russell Sort, lost his life beside him. Another tragic point in Hirschman's wartime is when he had been captured in the countrysides of Germany. He said it was snowing like mad, and they had been sent to a nearby barn to warm up. No one knew that the Battle of the Bulge was about to begin. This is a major battle in World War II. The Battle of the Bulge is when Hitler attempted a surprise attack to split the Allied armies, but the Nazis' attack did not succeed because they were defeated by American troops. History.com. They had no option but to surrender to the hands of the Nazis. The soldier that took Hirschman across the lines offered him a chocolate bar. Recalling this, he said, "It shows you no matter what the circumstances, we are all still human beings." During the POW camp, Hirschman lost 40 pounds, and along with other people, he developed lice all over his body because he was not able to bathe. Thankfully, British troops rescued them when the war ended. After Hitler invaded Poland, Nazi Germany and Japan captured millions of people, including Hirschman. Adolf Hitler committed suicide, and after the U.S. dropped 2 nuclear bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki, Japan surrendered. This ended World War II. Hirschman went on after World War II to marry his wife Merle Glass and have 2 kids, Karen and Jonathan. He received many awards such as the Good Conduct Medal for doing everything he needed to, and for receiving the Combat Infantry Badge. Being in 3 combat campaigns and being a POW, he got the Bronze Star and the Purple Heart for combat campaigns and for being wounded during battle. From the state of New Jersey and the federal government, he received the POW Medal and the Distinguished Service Medal. When he received the last 2 medals, he was at his temple in front of 1,400 people. Hirschman said that the governor of New Jersey, Chris Christie, said that he was so honored that he could present those medals to him. He and his wife now live in Maplewood, New Jersey, and recently visited Normandy, which is where he fought his first battle during the Normandy invasion. There he saw a statue that connected Hirschman to his time at war, because the statue of the man was carrying the same rifle that Hirschman carried into battle. Hirschman was in the war from 1942 to 1945. He went through hard times such as freezing cold nights and losing a close friend or loved one. He was even captured and sent to a POW camp 50 miles from Berlin, Germany. Those reasons make Hirschman different to the millions of other people who served in World War II. He did have his own unique experiences in wartime. For example, the chocolate bar and the medals he earned. In conclusion, Hirschman did not mirror the other U.S. citizens who served in World War II by being put into a POW camp and fighting on the battlefield. He had his own distinct memories, like his best friend Russell Score and the young soldier who gave him the chocolate bar.